All right, so I know I already did a reaction to the game, and I said I'd have more out later. I didn't think it'd be this early, but so if you have not already, go check out the game reaction. But I want to talk about Joe Wood's defense a little bit more, just because it's on my mind. I can't stop thinking about it, and I got to get it off my chest. What in the world was that defense? And I know, yeah, sure, it's easy to blame the defense, whatever, but the reality is, why in the world would you play your corners and your safeties so far off the line of scrimmage? Like, yeah, I know Mahomes can throw it 100 yards, and I know they have these speedy guys, but, I mean, is it not common sense that guys like Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill, and even Mecole Hardman for that matter, can find these holes in these zones? Like, it'd be one thing if the Browns came out, and this is one thing I said in my thoughts I made of 5 ways the Browns can beat the Chiefs. I said, come out, unique blitzes, test that offensive line early, and then from there, switch things up. If you need to change things up in the secondary, do that. Well, the Browns did fine from a blitz standpoint. They got pressure. Mahomes was able to step up into the pocket, and that's another problem. I think specifically with the linebackers. But why Joe Woods thought it was a good idea the entire game to let these guys, if you're playing in a zone scheme that's that deep, that soft zone scheme, you're just going to run straight and turn around. The ball's going to be right there. It's not a hard concept. And this is the thing with Kerry Combs, too, for Ohio State. Last year it was the same thing. Sean Wade's playing, 30 yards off the line of scrimmage. I'm exaggerating, obviously. And then you have, Alabama just, turn around and hit the guy. It's the same thing. I just do not get how these defensive coordinators can see this and then not change. Like, am I missing something here? What am I not understanding? It's not the talent, because the Browns have the guys, right? John Johnson is an incredible player. Yes, Ronnie Harrison was ejected, and that's too much to get into this second. But still, the fact that you have guys like Denzel Ward and Greedy Williams who are press man corners, that's what they do best. Obviously, Denzel's way better. But I'm saying from a skill set standpoint, their two best skills are press man. With Greg Newsome, he can do it all. So, yeah, okay, if you want to play more zone, whatever, he's good with that. But it just doesn't make sense to me. It's like they think these guys are talking about the Chiefs, I'm saying. It's like they think they're the Texans, like who we play next. It just does not make sense. So, yeah, and that's another thing. We play the Texans next. Yes, they beat the crap out of the Jags, but you know what? The Browns defense is going to come out, and they're going to look incredible against the Texans, and everybody's going to say, "Oh, what about Joe Woods now?" It's going to be the same thing all year long unless something changes. You can't play teams like the Kansas City Chiefs and expect not to get off the field when you're leaving guys wide open in the zone. All game, it was just Kelce or Tyreek Hill would just come back to the ball and they'd be wide open. This defensive scheme, something's got to change. And yeah, you can say it's excuses. I'm just saying, we saw this last year. We saw this today. Same thing with Ohio State. Kerry Combs last year. Same thing Saturday. Something's got to change. This can't keep happening. The Browns are too talented to let guys get wide open. And if they you say, well, what if they get beat one-on-one? Okay. I just don't understand why Joe Woods wouldn't have Denzel Ward one-on-one with Tyreek Hill and roll a safety over there. Denzel was running stride by stride with him at a lot of points in that game. I just don't get it. So, anyway. Somebody calm me down in the chat. This is ridiculous. So, anyway, that's it. More on this game probably tomorrow or whatever, but we'll see in the next one.